Well, with each job, I get a call and I get as many details as we can get, which sometimes is just might be a branding. They might say their filter. When I get there, it's actually their pump, because a lot of people will call their pump their filter. So the more details that we get from the homeowner, the better idea I'm going to have when I come in there as far as what needs to be fixed. So time frame on troubleshooting is going to vary. It's also the amount of work that's involved, especially when it comes to replacement. It might be, so if you swap a heater, you're like, oh, I can get in and out of there. You figure, okay, I got plumb, I got gas, electric, put the new heater in, and you might figure, oh, I'll be in and out in 45 minutes to an hour, no problem. And then you get there and you realize, hey, I got to go down this hill, and then it's 100 yards over this way or whatever else. So, unfortunately, not every setup's convenient where I can just back the truck up and be working on it right where I am. There's always other factors that come into play. And the other thing is you're looking at something and you're like, oh, this makes sense, I've seen this before, it's this. So you start going along that track as far as fixing it, and you get partially through it and realize, hey, something else is wrong, or something else is broken, or like I'll notice, like, well, this was bypassed to begin with, which caused this. So sometimes something might seem like a small issue, but the more you dig into it, it can actually be a lot bigger than it seems. And then the other thing is like, well, when suddenly you look into something, you're like, whoa, well, this is the issue overall, and you kind of gotta step back, call the homeowner, go, hey, this is what you're looking at, and then you have to get clearance as far as fixing it if they want to go ahead, or if they want to do a replacement. So I mean, there's a lot of different factors that come into play, but if I also don't like staying to hard times, because I won't keep them. I mean, if I'm on a job and I say it's going to take me an hour, and an hour goes by and I'm not quite finished, I'm not going to pick up and leave. I'd rather get it done. And the other thing is, since we cover such large territory, logistically we try to make it have it make as much sense as possible, to cluster as many jobs close together as possible, but don't always do that, depending on conditions are met. But there's also this thing called traffic, and depending on the time of the day, any type of accidents, construction, anything like that, it always varies.